Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Prosperity Mindset Call, TGIF Friday to you. And I hope you had a great day yesterday. I know today will be even an incredible day. A lot of great things happening around the world, around the country, and inside of our business. So we're excited about where we're heading. Today is Friday. We're going into the weekend with a lot of momentum. And this morning I want to talk about the law of eventuality. The law of eventuality. Think about this for a second. I want everybody to think about this, and I want you to kind of take a step back, and I want you to look at some things I'm going to share with you here in the next couple of minutes. First thing, our daily habits are really, truly carving out an irreversible future for us. Think about it. What we're doing right now is carving out our future, good or bad. Our daily habits, what we're doing every single day in our business, in our life, they're carving out an irreversible future, good or bad. My question is to you is, are you really heading towards what you really want? Are you truly heading towards what you want? Only you know. Only you know what you're doing and where it's taking you. The next question is this statement. Champions make decisions that create the future they desire. Great champions, they make decisions on the future they desire. They make a decision that they're going to be successful. They make a decision of where they're going to take their business, take their life to. It's not up for debate. They make a decision, they stand on that decision, and they turn on that decision. Now let me ask you this. When you get to where you're going, where will you be? When you get to where you want to go, where will you be? What's it going to look like? When you get where you're going, where will you be? And when you get what you want, what will you have? I'm going to say it again. The law of eventuality. Every single day, our habits are carving out our future, good and bad. Are you really heading towards what you want? Have you made a champion decision yet to create the future that you want, that you desire, that your family deserves, the team deserves, you deserve? Have you made that decision yet? Have you made the championship decision yet? And when you get where you're going, where will you be? Where will you be? When you get what you want, what will you have? Just think about that for a second. Every single day we get up, we're carving out our future. And what are we carving out? Is it where are we really headed? Are we headed where we really want to be? Have we made the championship decision yet to create what we want our future to look like and desire? And then more importantly, when you get where you are going, what will you be? Where will you be? When you get what you want, what will you have? What are you desiring to have? What do you want out of this business? What do you want out of your life? What do you want? I want everybody to think about that for a second. I woke up thinking about that. We're carving it out every single day, good and bad. Where are we headed? Have we made a championship decision yet to go after what we desire? When we get there, what will we have and what will it look like? Have you thought about that? Have you thought about that? It's pretty deep. It's pretty deep. When you gather all that up and you put that all in perspective, it summarizes life. It summarizes our daily activity. Life is minute by minute, second by second, minute by minute, hour by hour, day by day. Just think about that for a second, how powerful that is. When I start thinking about that, I say, wow, I'm carving out my future every single day, good and bad. What's it going to look like when I get there? Have I made a championship decision yet to go after what I desire? Am I heading towards what I want? And when I get there, will it be what I want? What would it look like? Where will I be? What will I have? Ladies and gentlemen, think about this for a second. I used to live in Charleston, South Carolina. I knew exactly where that massive destruction took place. I know exactly where it was. My office used to be right around the corner. I know exactly where the church is. I know exactly where Calhoun Street is. Never been in the church, but been right around the corner from it. We never know. We never know when it's going to be the last day. We never know. Who would have thought that you can't be safe in church? Who would have thought that you can't relax in church? Who would have thought that? Always goes through my head, what are people thinking? Because I had death right in my face, so I kind of have a different perspective of life because I've been on the brink of losing my life. What were they thinking? Because I know what I was thinking. I know what I was thinking. What were they thinking? Every single day, ladies and gentlemen, we're carving out our future. Good and bad. Good and bad. What if you just had one more conversation? There's an incredible book by Mitch Albom. You guys haven't read it. I think it's called The Last Conversation. If you haven't read it, if I have the title wrong, let me get my thoughts and give it to you. Powerful book. Powerful book. But it's basically about his conversation. He wished he could have one more conversation with his dad. With his dad. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, every single day we're out here building our businesses. You got to build it like it's the last day that you have, because we never know when our day is going to be up. We never know when our number is going to be called. I just see people sometimes assuming tomorrow's coming. I used to be one of those individuals, assuming tomorrow will come, it'll be better tomorrow. Tomorrow's not guaranteed, Joe. Have we done what we should do? Are we carving out the future that we want for our families, the people we love and care about? Have we done it yet? Why don't we do it? We shouldn't have anybody have to call you and motivate you. Nobody should call you and have to inspire you. No one has to call you until you get on the calls. No one should call you until you have to get on the broadcast. I want you to think about that for a second. If you left this earth right now, what would you leave behind? What legacy for your family, the people that you love and care about? What would people say about you? What would the main people say about you? People in your inner circle, or people that really know you, what would they say? Would your legacy continue because it was so big, it's so strong, it's so vibrant? What kind of impact did you have on people's lives? What kind of impact did you have on your family? You know, I was talking to a gentleman the other day. He said, I'm still trying to recover from losing my mom and dad financially. Think about that. Not only emotionally did he have to deal with losing his parents, but he had to financially deal with it. He said, I've been dealing with it for 7 to 8 years. Financial devastation from losing my parents. So his life's been in shambles because he lost two incredible people that he loved. Think about that for a second. That's not the way our life's supposed to be. We deserve better. We have a better way. But we got to go out and take action on it. That's why I hear people say, I have things come up everybody has things come up in their life. But long as things are coming up in your life, that means you're living. That means you got to keep moving forward. That means you got to keep building. That means you got to keep doing more, giving back more, sowing more. When things quit coming up, that means you're gone. You're off the earth. So long as things are happening to you, that means great things are about to happen for you. Stay in the game. Stay in the game. I'm going to say this as we close out this call. I mean, it's time to get serious. The company's done everything they could do. It's time for us to go do what we got to do. And the only way that's going to happen is people make a decision. Flat out make a decision. So you know what? I don't care what circumstances come my way. I don't care what happens to this person, that person, this person. I'm going to go out and I'm going to build my business every single day. Your daily habits are carving out your irreversible future. Are you heading towards what you really want? Have you made a championship decision yet to create the future you desire? When you get there, where are you going? Where will you be? When you get what you want, what will you have? What will you have?